I used to struggle terribly with getting girls to be attracted to me and like me. And I've made a ton of mistakes along the way. When I was 18 and 19, I got super obsessed, started overcompensating for the lack of results in my dating life, and I got super into pickup. And as a result of that, I got very good with girls. So now I'm very good with girls, and there are a lot of lessons I've learned. The point of this channel is to help you guys understand those lessons. And today I'm gonna teach you the 4 texting mistakes. They're gonna make her ghost you every time. And these texting mistakes are not mistakes that every other guy talks about. It's not double texting, it's not triple texting, it's not all this stuff. It's very specific. This is very specific, actionable stuff that you can take action on literally immediately. That's going to improve your dating life and improve your results with women. And even on some of them, I'll have some text examples for you guys. So first, don't text girls just for the sake of texting them. When red pill advice or other dating advice say that your attention is valuable, they're talking about your attention that's not sexual, your non-sexual attention. Texting a girl just for the sake of validation is a very needy behavior. And I think you know that deep down. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't text a girl to have fun, but there are a lot of examples of guys just texting to have a conversation for the sake of it because they feel like they're supposed to, or it feels good. They get the dopamine hit from the girl texting them back. Any text that is sent for the purpose of that, you need to cut out immediately. Here are some examples. Things like asking how her day was, asking what she does for work, all these first date questions that you could ask when you actually meet up with her. Anything that has to do with any text that isn't purely fun and giving value straight up right away is gonna be one of these texts that's just texting for the sake of it. You don't care how her day was, dude. I know that you don't. You can cope all day long and be like, oh, I'm a good guy, I'm a nice guy, I care. No, you don't. You don't care how her day was. You want to take her on a date, and that's it. Number 1, stop texting just for the sake of texting. It does nothing. The second mistake guys make is they break tension. And when I say breaking tension, we all know that text where we're feeling particularly bold and we send that really bold text like, fuck man, I can't believe I just said that. And 90% of times, guys will not get a response for 5 minutes. They'll overthink and then they'll double text and break the tension. And there's an example that I'm gonna pop up on the screen right here where I'm basically talking to this girl on a dating app and I say, hey, you're cute, I'm taking you out, right? That's my opener. And then she says, oh, what makes you think that? And I pass the shit test by just not reacting and saying, well, supreme confidence mostly. I don't say anything else. A lot of guys would not get a response for a little bit. They would sit there and be like, oh, fuck, like, was that too confident? Was that too much? Was that too cocky? Whatever. And then they'll back down off of it. You never want to break the tension. When a girl tests you, when she shit tests you over text and you have to say some bold shit, or she challenges you and you lean into that thing that you are getting challenged on. Like if she says, oh, you're too short. And you might come back and say something like, you've never been with a short guy that knows what he's doing. That's kind of a cocky thing that might work, might be good, right? You come back with that, and then she doesn't text back for a couple hours. You start overthinking. Did I screw up? Did I mess up? Should I explain myself? Should I try to move the conversation forward? A guy that's less confident would take this text where he says supreme confidence mostly, and then he would immediately undermine it by saying, hey, when are you free this week, right? And give her another question to answer. She has to come back at my comeback. Okay, when a girl tests you, just pass the shit test and just move on. That is something you can actionably do from now on. This third one kills me, man. Stop using the laughing emoji or LOL or haha when you're nervous. It's okay to use emojis. I'm not saying you can't use emojis. They can convey a lot of different emotions, and it can be really funny to use emojis. It can make it a more enjoyable experience for yourself. But what guys will do is they'll say LOL when they say something with tension. Especially guys will ask girls out and then say LOL at the end. So they'll be like, hey, do you want to go out? LOL. Hey, do you think I'm attractive? LOL. Hey, I kind of like you. LOL. Dude, do you mean it or not? And this just comes off as wishy-washy. It comes off nervous. It comes off scared. It comes off like you're a bitch. So stop using LOL. If you're one of these guys you're way too nice, you know you're too nice and you need to stop, just stop using emojis for a while, especially the laughing, crying emoji. Stop using that one. And stop saying LOL. Stop doing that shit. Especially when you make a joke. Trust that she will get the joke, okay? Trust yourself to be able to calibrate. If you say something really off the wall, but it's a joke, and then she doesn't take it like a joke, she gets offended, that is on her. That is her problem. And then you can calibrate after. Hey, it wasn't my intention to piss you off. Don't make it weirder than it is. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So stop using these emojis. Stop saying LOL. It's super cringe. It's one of the worst things you can do. This fourth mistake is brutal. Stop asking girls when they are free over text. Get her schedule instead. So this is what it would look like. Hey, what is your schedule this week so I can take you for drinks? That is so much better than, hey, when are you free this week? Because when you're asking when she's free, you're basically asking permission for, hey, when is it okay for me to see you? Hey, when can you take the time out of your busy schedule to see me? Rather than just getting the information of, hey, what's your schedule so I can take you out. That is so much better. So this is actually a flow that I use really regularly, and I'll just walk you through the entire thing right now. So first, I get her to agree to the idea of a date. Do you like drinks with cute boys? Do you like mini golf? Are you a fan of bowling? Bowling sucks, but it was the first thing that came to mind. Ask her the idea of the date, and then she will say, yeah, I am a fan of that. You go, great. And then you say, what's your schedule this week? She says her schedule, I'm free Thursday and Friday. I will be taking you to this place at this time on Friday. Let's meet there at this time. She will say, great. Thank you for taking the lead. Thank you for being proactive. And thank you for not being a pussy and pin-palling me for 3 weeks. Okay? Those are the 4 mistakes that you guys are making that are making girls ghost you. If you stop doing these, girls will stop ghosting you way more often. Sometimes girls will still ghost you, but this will reduce the flake rate, all right? I promise. I made these changes for myself in the last 5 years, and my flake rate has drastically gone down, all right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.